Two people take out a loan on the exact same day for the exact same amount, $50,000. 10 years later, one of them is wealthier because of that loan. The other is still paying for a decision that gave them nothing. Same amount, same interest rate, completely opposite outcomes. The difference wasn't luck, and it wasn't income. It was one thing they understood about debt that almost nobody's ever taught. Because debt isn't good or bad, debt is a tool. And like any tool, it depends entirely on what you do with it. By the end of this, you'll have a single test that tells you instantly whether any debt will build you or bury you. Here's the first thing to get straight. Most people think debt is the enemy, that all debt is bad and the goal is to avoid it. That's wrong, and it's expensive. Debt is a lever. A lever lets you move something heavier than you could move alone. It multiplies your force. Debt does the same thing with money. It lets you control something bigger than you could afford on your own. A house, a business, an education. The lever itself isn't good or bad. What matters is what's on the other end. Pull the lever to lift something that makes you money, and you've multiplied yourself. Pull it to grab something that only costs you money, and you've multiplied your problem. Same lever. Opposite result. So the question is never, is debt bad? The question is, what is this lever actually lifting? So let's split debt into its two real types. And forget the textbook names because this is simpler than they make it. Type 1. Debt that pays you back. You borrow to buy something that puts more money in your pocket than the debt takes out. A loan to buy a property someone else pays rent on. A loan to expand a business that earns more than the loan costs. Money spent on a skill that raises your income for the rest of your life. This debt is an engine. You bolt it on, and the machine produces more than it consumes. The debt pays for itself and then keeps paying you. Type 2. A debt that only costs you. You borrow to buy something that puts nothing back. Or worse, something that loses value while you're still paying for it. A car you finance that's worth less every single month. A credit card balance on dinners and clothes that are long gone. Buy now, pay later on things you've already used up. This debt isn't an engine, it's a weight. You bolt it on and the machine has to drag it. Every month with interest, getting nothing in return. One kind adds horsepower, the other adds dead weight. And most people can't tell which is which until they're already dragging it. Now here's the test. The one question that sorts any debt in seconds before you sign anything. Ask this: does this debt put money into the machine or only pull money out? That's it. That's the whole test. If the thing you're borrowing for will earn you more than it costs, rent, profit, higher income, money flows in. That's good debt. Add it. If the thing you're borrowing for only takes payments out, value dropping, nothing coming back, money flows out. That's bad debt. Avoid it. Watch how fast this works. A mortgage on a home you'll rent out? Money comes in. Good. A loan for a reliable car to get to a job you couldn't reach otherwise? It earns its keep. That can be good. A financed luxury upgrade you wanted but didn't need? Pure money out. Bad. Credit card debt on a vacation? The vacation's over. The money's still leaving? Bad. Notice it's not about the size of the debt or even the interest rate. It's about direction, money in or money out. That single question is the test nobody teaches you, and it's the one rich people apply automatically. So why does anyone choose the wait? Because bad debt is easy and it feels good now. The car is shiny today. The vacation is fun today. The bill comes later, and later doesn't feel real when you're signing. Good debt is the opposite. It's boring, it's a little scary, and the payoff is slow. Nobody gets a dopamine hit from a rental property's paperwork. That's the whole trap. Bad debt sells you the reward up front and hides the cost. Good debt makes you pay the discomfort up front and hides the reward in the future. The fix is to run the test before the feeling. Before any debt, one question: in or out? If you can't clearly say how this puts money into your life, you're not buying an asset. You're bolting on a weight. And here's the part that matters most. Bad debt doesn't just cost you the payments. Every dollar dragged by bad debt is a dollar that can't be pulling a lever that builds you. The real price isn't the interest, it's everything that money could have been lifting instead. And this scales straight up to business. It's the exact same test. A company borrows to open a second profitable location. Money in, the loan builds the business. The same company borrows to cover last month's losses with no plan to fix them. Money out, the loan is just a weight with interest, and now the business is dragging it too. Every great company uses debt as a lever. Every failed one got crushed under debt that was only ever weight. Same test, same answer. Does it put money into the machine or only pull it out? So forget all debt is bad. That's not the lesson. That's just fear. The lesson is sharper. Debt is a lever, and the only thing that matters is what it's lifting. Run the test every time before the feeling. Does this put money in or only pull it out? Good debt buys you assets. Bad debt buys you regret. Learn to tell them apart, and you stop fearing debt and start using it.